Ole, 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 and welcome to All Your Living Needs. I'm your host, Johno. Now we're going to talk about the Major League Soccer 2014 Real Salt Lake versus Vancouver Whitecaps FC. The game is taking place July 19th on Saturday at 10 p.m. Let's take a look at previous meetings. 2 wins, 3 ties. So, we've got 2 wins for the Real Salt Lake, and the rest of those matches were all ties. Most recent was April 26, 2014. It was again a tie, Real Salt Lake versus Vancouver Whitecaps. Real Salt Lake, when we look at goal leaders, we have Joao Plata with 7 goals and Alvaro Saborio with 6 goals. Vancouver Whitecaps has Pedro Morales and Erik Hurtado. Pedro Morales has 6 goals and Erik Hurtado has 4 goals. Season stats: Real Salt Lake has played 18. Vancouver Whitecaps have played 17. 7 wins for Real Salt Lake. 6 wins for Vancouver Whitecaps. 4 losses on both sides. 7 draws on both sides. Now, you would think that those are fairly evenly matched, but Real Salt Lake is actually in the 2nd position for the Western Conference, and Vancouver Whitecaps is in the 5th place for the Western Conference. You know, obviously there's still contenders to move around a lot. We're just in mid-season here, but Real Salt Lake recently lost to the LA Galaxy 1-0. They used the same exact lineup that included Rimando, Kyle Beckerman, as in their 4th of July victory from New England, but it just didn't work out for them this time. Now, the Vancouver Whitecaps, there's a lot of enthusiasm around these guys. I'm going to tell you that if I wasn't such a supporter of Red Bulls and Manchester United, I might have to add a 3rd really enthusiastic shout-out to the Vancouver team. Why? Because they are about to launch a USL Pro franchise, and that's going to make it really easy for them to really watch these Division II players and have the potential to move them up to the major leagues. It's critically important, right? So we won't get into why, we won't get into how, all of that. On July 11th, they also announced the re-signing of Canadian midfielder Russell Tybert to a multi-year deal. That shows a lot of support in this guy's capability. They had him on before, it didn't work out, now they're re-signing him. Very enthusiastic. So, Real Salt Lake isn't going to give in easily, and I think that in the end, Vancouver is just going to squeeze by. It's going to be a high-scoring game for what we're used to seeing, not something like what we saw in the World Cup with 7-1. But I think we're looking at a 2-3 Vancouver win. So, please, here's the subscribe button. Subscribe, share, like, comment, tweet. Tell the entire world. I want to do more of these. So, ole, ole, ole. Have a safe and happy week. Cheers. Thanks for watching.